Welcome to the Abyss. We're back playing more Slay the Spire today. And today I'm in the mood to play some Silent. So I'm going to continue the Ascension climb with level 11, fewer potion slots. This is a tough one, especially for Silent. It makes the Alchemized card a lot harder to use. Makes it a lot harder to save a Ghost in the Jar for a big important fight. And it's kind of sad in general. It also makes the Potion Belt obviously much better. It makes this obtain through random potions option really, really bad, although I didn't like that one anyway. Choose a rare card for damage is going to be tough. Let's see what the path looks like. Not a horrible Burning Elite, honestly. A little late. We get to rest before and after. We do have to tackle 2 elites in a row, though. I'm going to do something I don't usually do. I'm going to try choose a rare here, because upgrade's kind of boring. And hopefully the damage isn't going to be the end of us, although it very well could be. And I think, I love After Image, I hate Unload, but I think Corpse Explosion is the obvious pick here. This is like one of the stronger cards in the game, so getting that right off the bat, not a bad thing at all. And it's going to give us an incentive to take more poison cards, which I like to do anyway. Let's see. So we put it on this one because he has more HP. And then I'm going to defend and neutralize here to take 0 damage. Try to preserve our health as best we can. And hopefully we're going to kill them both this turn, which we do. Block anyway, just for the fun of it. And these are pretty rough cards to pick from at the beginning. I think I'm going to do something a little unusual here and take this Piercing Wail, because it's actually going to help against Hexaghost, potentially. And Stripping Artifact is something that you want in a poison deck. So I'm going to try to build into this Corpse Explosion. It's also going to help me save a lot of health right here, which is a pleasant surprise. Just take 2 and get to play the Corpse Explosion. Usually you don't want Piercing Wail too early, but I'm feeling it for some reason. So let's see what happens. They really, really want me to take damage here, though. And it looks like that is my fate, because this draw is really sad. Doesn't really matter which one of these I play, because we are taking 9. That's a very unfortunate draw order. We get a Fire Potion, which is good, and we get a Bouncing Flask, which goes with the poison that we have. So that's really awesome. Remove a card is nice. I don't know if we can sacrifice the HP, though. I'm going to not take this. I might regret it. I'd really like to upgrade Bouncing Flask. Corpse Explosion isn't that important of an upgrade, I suppose. This is a tough call. I'm going to go for it. Let's remove a card. Let's remove a Strike, I guess. Could have maybe argued for a remove Defend there. This is troubling. Looks like we're definitely taking damage here. I think I need to play the Bouncing Flask, though. Otherwise, we're just going to take a lot more damage. And I guess I'm just going to Piercing Wail, because it blocks 1 more than the Defend does. Take 6, though. Might be a short run. That happens sometimes when you take damage for your starting bonus, though. So I knew it was a risk that I was taking, and could come back to bite us. But worst case scenario is we just start a new run. We saw that in the last episode where I played Silent. It took me 3 tries to get a run going. I'll take this Poison Stab. Poison is self-synergizing, so the more we can get, the better. And oh boy, I definitely can't lose 11 more HP. I'm probably going to have to rest here anyway, instead of upgrade, which is kind of sad, but it's necessary. So I'm going to lose the gold, be a little sad, rest, And then hopefully we can take these two elites that are coming up. This is actually not the worst thing in the world. We're going to be able to get poison down to start. Just going to make this fight hopefully go pretty well. I don't like that start very much, but I do need the bouncing flask here. It's very important. And this strike does literally nothing, so I'm just going to wait. Definitely not the hand we wanted to start with here. Oh boy. And I think I actually have to tank 20 to the face here to play bouncing flask and poison stab. Kind of unfortunate that I drew bouncing flask again right away. Although it is going to get the fight over quickly. Now I'm going to block as much as possible. And hopefully that's enough poison to end this fight for us. Not the good draw we wanted to see here though. Might need to use my potion, which would be kind of sad. I guess I get to block. Yeah, I get to full block here. So that saves us our potion anyway. But as you can see, I was dead if I didn't rest. So that is important. And with a frozen egg, we get 1,000 cuts. I don't think I want 1,000 cuts. Could maybe take a blade dance here. I do love blade dance. I'll take it. We'll be happy we have it if we see an Envenom. And as dangerous though it may be, I think I am going to still attempt this Burning Elite, even with how little health we have. Because I'd rather take it than not take it. I guess we can Corpse Explosion here. Piercing Whale. That's going to end this fight. So that's good. Yeah, we win. Cool. Distilled Chaos. Okay, we have 2 potions. That's good. Upgraded Caltrops. Actually not bad against Hexaghost. I'm going to take this. And I'm going to barrel on head first into this Burning Elite. It might end the run. Art of War is great. That's going to help with our poison cards. And we are basically at the mercy of the draw here. Because this Gremlin Knob is scary. I think what I do is I'm going to Distilled Chaos right now. Or maybe I save that for next turn. I don't know. I'm going to wait and see what we get next turn. I'm going to Corpse Explosion here. Poison Stab. And Neutralize. Because we already played an attack. So we're not getting Art of War anyway. Alright. Yeah, this is not the turn you want to see. Definitely Distilled Chaos here. Pray that it hits Bouncing Flask, which it did not. So that's sad. And then I guess I have to Piercing Whale and Survivor. Definitely taking some damage. Probably not winning this fight, if I'm being honest. Yeah, this is bad. We needed that Bouncing Flask down by now. I don't think there's any way out of this. Strike, Survivor, and Defend. Take 5. Pray that we get enough damage next turn, which we might have. We just barely did. I can kill with this Fire Potion. So we're alive, which is the most important thing. We get a potion back and a catalyst. Okay. If we manage to survive here, this is going to be a really strong run. I really want upgrades though, and I don't want to heal before Hexaghost, because that's a bad thing to do. So I think I'm going to upgrade Bouncing Flask here and Catalyst before the fire, and maybe we'll get some kind of healing from these events. We get anti-healing. Yeah, I can obviously not afford to click on this even a single time, so I'm not going to. And Eviscerated and Chopped. Yeah, we definitely can't take Lagavulin. There's no chance we beat him. When he's already awake, not happening. So I have to skip this event too. And let's see if we can survive a little thief here, which maybe we can. We have poison down, which is helpful. I think I'm going to play the caltrops just to get rid of it. And then full block. And hopefully this thief is nice to us. Yeah, piercing whale, defend, full blocks, and then I can catalyst and strike, and then we win. Okay. Somehow we continue to live, and a poison potion is going to be really helpful. We might actually be able to beat Hexaghost now that I have that. These are not cards that I want right now. And I'm not going to heal. I'm going to upgrade Catalyst. And we'll see what happens. Okay, well, of all the turn ones you want to see, this is the most optimal turn one you could possibly ask for. Because I get the Bouncing Flask and use the Poison Potion and then play Catalyst. So this fight is over now, as long as we can block. I'm going to play Blade Dances, and obviously this doesn't matter. We have our block potion to bail us out next turn if we need it. I can instead play the Piercing Whale, which I should do. Play Piercing Whale and strike twice. And now I can go down to 1 HP. Oh no, I guess I can do less than that. I need to save this block potion though, because there's going to be a big attack coming soon. And I guess this is better. Yeah, this is the turn where I need that for. Although I guess I didn't. We survive. Somehow we limped through Act 1 here. I might actually take an upgraded After Image. Yeah. Block is good. Even if you're not doing Shiv things, After Image is great against the heart. And, these are not the boss relics you necessarily want to see. We do have Art of War for energy. Maybe we could get away with Black Star with Corpse Explosion. That might help us take out some Act 2 elites, get a bunch of relics. And Philosopher's Stone is kind of scary. We do have one Piercing Whirl already. So maybe it's not as big of a deal. This is a tough call between these two. Silent really wants 4 energy. And we could just get dumpstered by the elites trying to face them. So I'm going to go Philosopher's Stone. And we might not even be able to fight a lot of elites here. Let's see what the map looks like. I mean, there was a 4 elite path. That could have been really strong. Oh no, there's only a 3 elite path. That's not so strong. 3 extra relics than we would have gotten normally. I'm going to go up the left here, though. See how we do. Okay. Would have liked to see Caltrops this turn, which we didn't. But we do get Corpse Explosion. So that's going to end the fight pretty quickly for us. But I guess I have to take a bunch of damage. I think I'm going to block potion here. So, Corpse Explosion, defend, and block potion. Take 2. And now we just need to worry about killing that one bird in the back. Which if we get... well, we didn't. We didn't get Blade Dance, so that's not going to help. Let's see. What's better here? I can knock him down still, because the Ascension's not high enough yet. So I guess what I do is I actually neutralize, strike this one, then block and Bouncing Flask. And hope it hits a bad guy, which it did not. Lovely. Okay, and of course they're both doing the big swoop attack. At least we can knock him down. This is going to go to 12. Yeah. Okay, we win. Caltrops shows up, not a moment too soon. little bit of a scary fight. We do get a potion back. And I don't think I want any of these cards. Not interested. Transform 2 sounds pretty good here. We're not really doing a lot of physical attacks. We only have the one Blade Dance. Yeah, let's transform 2 strikes. See what we get. Well-laid plans is awesome. And it's upgraded already too, which is great. And outmaneuver is not horrible. Can do some things. Especially with Art of War. So I'm pretty happy with that. I guess I'll take another event here. Choose a card is very strong. We would get all the benefit of the healing though. I think I'm going to take this healing. Pretty rare, but we need it. Choose a card could have been strong, but it also could have been underwhelming. I guess we're taking a lot of damage here though. Probably just Corpse Explosion. Well-laid plans, I think. Corpse Explosion on this one. Play well-laid plans. Take a whole bunch of damage, which I guess is why we healed. And now we have Art of War. So I'm going to Bouncing Flask here. Hopefully it hits the bat guy a lot. It did not. Still going to Catalyst the bat guy. Ends the fight next turn. And then we just block. Take more damage. But the fight's over. 7 more is rough though. And yeah, just end turn. It's over. We get an Entropic Brew, which is also a lot weaker now that we only have 2 potion slots. And I'm absolutely going to take this Deflect Plus because we are getting hit pretty hard. Even with our 4 energy. Doesn't seem to be doing the trick for us. And we get no block cards here, which is sad. So I guess I play After Image Blade Dance. Because that blocks for something at least. Piercing Wail. And I guess Well-Laid Plans. Hold these. Take 3. Yeah, I'm pretty confident that Black Star was not the correct move here. Just based on how much damage we're taking. I don't think we would have been going too strong into any elites. I am going to save the Catalyst. Because that's going to end this fight for us pretty quickly. Hopefully. Maybe, kind of, sort of. That Deflect's going to be helping a lot, too. Glad I found that. And I guess I just have to Bouncing Flask here. A little unfortunate. They'll be dead eventually, though. Yeah, they're dead now. Cool. Let's just Corpse Explosion again. Really make sure they're dead. Cool, 160 damage to the bat guy. And, yeah, give me another Piercing Wail. Dodge and Roll Plus isn't bad. We don't have any dex bonuses, though. And sadly, I think I need to rest here. So we'll do that. See how this elite goes. Maybe we'll get an upgrade after the next one. Maybe we won't, too, though. Definitely After Image here. Can't kill either of these guys. I think the correct move is actually to hit this one, but neutralize here, Piercing Wail here, and then I'm going to Well-Laid Plans and Outmaneuver, hold the Catalyst. We need this wizard to die though. Hopefully we get Corpse Explosion here. Of course we get attacked. That's great. I'm definitely going to use this Dex Potion, and I'm going to see what's in the Entropic Brew. Maybe something will bail us out here. Not looking good for getting bailed out, though. How much am I blocking? Just another 24. Let's see what's in the Colorless Potion. Probably Finesse, I guess. Give me Finesse. Okay, now we can block enough. Still hold the catalyst though. We want to play that on the leader. And hopefully we can kill the... And we still did not get corpse explosion. That's really sad. But thankfully I can kill this one at least. And then I can piercing wail here. And take 6 rather. This fight's not going well. Really bad draw order. Which is a thing that happens sometimes. Not much you can do about it. Good lord, this is rough. I think I have to corpse explosion here now. And it'd be nice to save him to get rid of the summons next turn. In fact, I'm going to do that. Take 3 more damage to do that, but it's going to pay dividends. Yeah. Didn't quite work as well as I would have liked, but it's not going to be horrible. Because I can strike this one twice. And then I can neutralize this one. And then they all die. And I'm actually not going to play Bouncing Flask right now. I'm going to hold it for next turn. Just block for fun, I suppose. Doesn't matter. Yeah. I think that was the correct way to play that. And now we finally get to Bouncing Flask Catalyst this guy. And I can hold Defend Finesse. Okay. Play Finesse. Blade Dance is good. I'm going to Bouncing Flask here and see where it hits. Okay. Not ideal. I don't want anybody to be shielded next turn though. But I'm going to outmaneuver here. Hold, deflect, strike, I think. Okay, we're good. I wasn't even paying attention to the leader's poison. We win. Winning is good. Nice thing to do. Don't even know why I'm playing cards. Because it's fun. It's fun to play cards. We get Courier, and we have a lot of money, so that's pretty cool. And I don't want any of these. Maybe if Predator was upgraded, I'd take it. Maybe even Sucker Punch, for that matter, if it was upgraded. But it's not, and I don't want it. Alright, let's see what we got here. Normally I would like to remove a strike here, but our defense is not so hot. So I actually like the idea of getting 5 defense upgraded. So I'm going to take the upgrade all here. And we get Sundial. I'm actually going to skip Sundial. We already have a couple relics to give us more energy, and our deck isn't cycling that fast. So give me the Sapphire Key here. Make it easier to take a Cursed Key at the end of this act, maybe. And my god, my luck has been horrible with Book of Stabbing lately. It's every time I see him, it seems like he's doing his big attack turn 1, which is the exact opposite of what you want. I do full block with After Image, though. I feel like maybe I should use a Power Potion here. So let's do that. Oh, and I get Envenom. That's cool. That's going to be very helpful. So, After Image, Envenom, defend, defend, defend. Full block. Big hit from the stupid jerk. This turn, though, my lord, I'm getting horrible draw orders this run. Haven't even seen any poison yet until now, and we get Catalyst before we get Bouncing Flask. So sad. Definitely play Caltrops and Well-Laid Plans and Blade Dance. I guess we just play everything here. I can't afford to wait on this Catalyst anymore because we need to start doing damage in a bad way. This is a really rough fight. Looks like we're taking more. At least I can play both of these. Taking 6. Yeah. I don't think there was any world where we were beating a bunch of elites with Black Star. In fact, there is pretty much one world, and that's where we're going to die here. We do win next turn, but we take 12 to do it. Oh no, he died to spikes. That is amazing. That's really good. I don't want any of these. Not good cards. Let's go. I definitely want to go to a shop with Courier, so I'm going to go up the middle here. Probably have to rest. My upgrades aren't that good though. Corpse Explosion, Blade Dance would be nice. Neutralize would actually be pretty nice too. But other than that, I'm not super worried about it. So let's rest. Let's stay alive. And I do have Smiling Mask, so I'll be able to remove. This remove is actually more expensive than the one at the shop is going to be because of Smiling Mask. But I'm going to take it anyway because I don't want strikes in my deck at all. And I'm going to remove the next one probably, unless there's something amazing here. Show me Snecko Skull. That's what I really like. And all you have to do, you just ask the Spire for what you want, and it will oblige. Thank you, Snecko Skull. And I think I might even take a Lizard Tail. It's an expensive thing to have, but it sure does keep you nice and safe. Nightmare is really strong with Catalyst too, and we have well-laid plans to line it up. But, that's a tough call. Nightmare versus Lizard Tail, both really good options. How badly do I want to win this run? Pretty badly. I think I'm going to buy Lizard Tail. And maybe we'll see a Nightmare later. Like after this boss. Very possible. I'm definitely not taking bites here. I refuse your bites, sir. And now, I think I might actually rest again. What are my upgrades doing? I guess Corpse Explosion would be nice to have that upgraded. And we can probably take him, right? Smiley face. Yeah, let's upgrade Corpse Explosion. Hopefully we don't have to waste our Lizard Tail beating this guy, though. Okay, Bouncing Flask, Poison Stab is great turn one, though. Very nice to have those down. Yeah, if I just had well-laid plans, this would be a perfect first turn. But we don't. But that's okay. We have some potions that can maybe bail us out if we get in trouble here. I think I'm just going to Piercing Will now. And I guess I'm going to Catalyst now, too. Get the fight over with is the name of the game. And I'm just going to strike this guy, because the minions aren't going to be here for much longer. We're not worried about the minions. We're worried about living. Definitely do that. I guess we just play all of this, huh? Doesn't full block. But what is a potion really doing for us? Nothing right now. I'm going to save those potions to hopefully kill the collector with. Okay. Now, I'd neutralize you to save damage. Save health. But I'm going to put the rest of it on this one. And then I guess I well-laid plans Corpse Explosion. Just to get more poison up. And hopefully we can kill next turn. Yeah. Hopefully we can do 2 damage next turn. All that's required of us. This is why you save the potion, I guess. Give me a nice backstab. That'll do the trick. I'm just going to block for posterity. Alright, we beat Collector. Somehow. And a second after image? Yeah. These are like exponentially better the more you get. So I'm definitely going to take a second after image. Even though we're not playing a lot of cards. It's a good thing to have. And I did call out the cursed key as something I could take now since I already have the sapphire key. Yeah. More energy? Seems like more better. Maybe you could argue for Ring of the Serpent here. It is a broken console version of Ring of the Serpent, which is pretty nice. Basically a Snecko Eye without confusion. This deck actually wouldn't even mind a regular Snecko Eye. Wristblade is only going to affect our Blade Dance and the Neutralize. Not that big of a deal. I'm going to take Curse Key. And we can even open the chest because we have Smiling Mask, so it'll be cheap to remove that curse. And maybe we'll get a bunch of money, although we don't have the shop layout to get a bunch of money. I think this path up the middle, maybe. Yeah. And I could technically get the 999 gold from this first event here. So I'm going to go this way. See what happens. We have a lot of energy now. And a lot of block from our after images. And I guess I just play this Piercing Whale. And the Survivor. Take 0. And give me my poison. Thank you. So yeah, this these defends are going to full block for us now. Thanks to double after image. And then, yeah, Snecko Skull with Bouncing Flask is really strong. 16 poison from one card is a lot. And now we just win. I don't know why I'm playing cards. Yes, I do, because it's fun. And we get a Snecko Oil. Not the best potion. Noxious Fumes, though. Noxious Fumes is awesome here. Yeah, give me that. Even over another Piercing Whale. We already have 2. Noxious Fumes is where it's at. It's going to do a lot for us. And again, I can after image twice. I'm going to Fumes over Bouncing Flask because Fumes is definitely going to hit the Exploder for us and Bouncing Flask might not. And it's also going to block more. And hopefully we can take out this Exploder without too much trouble. Yeah, well, we get Corpse Explosion. And then we get Blade Dance. So I think he's done. Yeah, he's done. Cool. I can even play Outmaneuver. And the Piercing Whale doesn't really matter. Just play it, I guess. Yeah, and we just got one little guy left. Put a lot of poison on him. For no reason at all. I'm definitely going to take Speed Potion over Snecko Oil. Because that thing is unreliable. And we get a second Catalyst. Yes. Absolutely take a second Catalyst. That's amazing. I'm not going to lose all my gold right before shop. With Courier. And Smiling Mask. Gambling Chip. Give me that, please. I can get a second Well-Laid Plans. It's upgraded already. Not typically something that you want. But it's going to allow us to hold a Piercing Whale, a Deflect, and some poison cards. I can hold Catalyst. I'm actually going to buy this. Pretty rare circumstances when you want to, but I want to. And I think I am going to remove the Strike. Yeah. Get this Strike away from me. And we'll start building up money for the next, probably for Act 4's shop. Colorless cards are really good. So is 10 health, though. Well, I guess I don't really have many upgrades I need, do I? I mean, the other Catalyst is the upgrade. Other than that, nothing super important. Sure. Show me what you got. Panacea doesn't do a lot for us. Discovery's pretty awesome. I'll take Discovery. And what's in here? Dark Shackles is also great. Okay, cool. Give me Dark Shackles. Give me Discovery. And I mean, I love Hand of Greed. It's a little late, and we're not really killing things that way. Anti-synergy with the Corpse Explosion. Maybe a Swift Strike isn't the worst thing in the world. We don't have many attacks. 1/0 cost one that I can hold on to. What is Panacea doing for me? basically nothing if I don't draw it turn 1 against the heart, which is not very likely to happen. Although I guess we could make a Wraith form with Discovery, but that's pretty low odds of that happening. I'm going to take the Swift Strike. We just removed the strike. Why not add one back? And I'm going to go through these 2 elites. I think we can probably handle them. Probably, maybe, kind of. I'm going to rest, though. Okay, giant head. Maybe not horrible. Maybe we can take him. See what this has. Oh, adrenaline. Don't mind if I do. And I guess I just play all of this. No reason not to. Wish I had Envenom down. But what are you going to do? Could have maybe thought about using the Panacea for my potions that I have. Save 5 decks with the speed potion. Maybe I should have done that instead. Dark Shackles, full blocks. It will after I'm done playing cards. And I guess I can keep the Piercing Wail around. Just play Catalyst here. Hold the Piercing Wail. Once we CR the Catalyst, the fight's over. Got well-laid plans. So I can hold 4 now. So what I'm actually going to do is just Swift Strike and keep myself safe. Hold 4. Let's see. 2 defends, full blocks, and then I can caddy, which ends it in a turn. Should have poison stab first, but it doesn't matter. I guess I'll outmaneuver. Guess that outmaneuver becomes a lot better with 2 well-laid plans too. I can do a lot in 1 turn. Just end turn here though and win. We get a Blood Vial and a Smoke Bomb. Not great. I'll take a Blur, I think. Yeah, give me Blur. Especially upgraded. It's a good card. Saving block is helpful, especially with 2 after images. That are both upgraded, by the way, so I always have them in play. So that's a lot of block. I think I just defend, Blur, Noxious Fumes here. Save 1 whole giant piece of block for later. Oh, this is a bad turn. This is like use a Dex Potion, bad kind of turn. 'Cause we're barely blocking at all. Yeah, I'm going to use the Speed Potion rather. Speed, Dex, it's all the same. And we're still taking damage, I'm pretty sure. 24 and 16, yeah, we're taking 5. Rough fight so far. And we still haven't drawn our Corpse Explosion, which is the thing we want more than anything. But at least I can full block with Piercing Wail here. Just play outmaneuver. And I guess Catalyst, one of them. I'm actually going to wait though. Well, no, let's Catalyst this one. Just for the hell of it. All we need is Corpse Explosion and this fight's over. But where is Corpse Explosion when you need it? Not here. Well, I mean, I guess Catalyst kills this one though. So we're not even going to be using Corpse Explosion. We're just going to win the traditional way by hitting things and killing them. Sure, Riddle Holes. How often do you get to play that card? Not very, because it's garbage. It actually is good with Envenom though. I wish we had Envenom. I knew I had one at one point, but that was just a potion. Give me a Piercing Wail. Yeah. It's going to be really important, especially with Philosopher's Stone. And this is the smallest tier of chest. I don't want to mess with the curse next fight. I'm just going to skip it. And we have to deal with Reptomancer. Always troubling. Definitely play both after images. I'd like the Corpse Explosion here on the one with more health. That's going to mean taking some damage. Unless I kill it. I was thinking about saving this, like keep the dagger around, let him die next turn, and explode the other daggers that get summoned. But I have to take damage to do that. It's only 7, I guess, though, right? Yeah, let's try it. I might regret this, depending on what we draw. And it's not even going to kill the other dagger for us. That's horrible. It's not going to kill anybody for us. This is really bad. Thank God for Piercing Wail doing something at least. Yeah, and that one even attacks last. Well, I did blow up the other daggers at least, but good lord. What a horrible draw that was. And I guess, I mean, I have to block. Not going to play that for 4 poison, though. Yeah. Repto just wants us dead. She's going to get her wish, too. This is bad. I guess at this point I do play this Catalyst. Well, Dark Shackles saves our bacon for a minute at least. And we do win. God. It's a horrible draw order in that fight, though. It seems like the theme of this run has been horrible draw orders. But we still have our Lizard Tail, and now we have Ice Cream. And give me Backflip 1,000,000%. Because our card draw is non-existent. Even over Burst, which is good. Burst with Catalyst is really strong. But we already have 2 Catalysts. So, give me Backflip. It's a weird pick. But I think it's the right one. And I obviously want this Fire because I want to be able to sleep at some point. And look at these turns. Good lord. Everybody's attacking turn 1. Nothing we can even do about it except get lucky drawing Piercing Wail. 10, 12, 14. Okay. So we're good. At least. If nothing else, we're full blocking. And I can hold Defend, Dark Shackles. This is a really sketchy run, though. I'm not liking it at all. I guess I hold Dark Shackles Piercing Wail, probably. It's going to keep us alive better than anything else. This Exploder doesn't die next turn, though. We're in trouble. Okay, we at least get Corpse Explosion. So we can kill him. And that'll kill that one already. Which means I guess I want to deflect here. Let's see where the Bouncing Flask hits. Okay, 1 each is fine, I guess. That means I want to use 1 Shiv here, 1 Shiv here. And I can still neutralize, so I guess I do that here. Hold these. Okay. Well, we live. Living is nice. Better than the alternative. Let's see. Not enough poison to be using Catalyst, although I guess I kind of have to, don't I? See what Discovery has. Okay, Dash is good. That's going to kill for us. Yeah. Dash right there. Catalyst there. Cool. Really need more card draw in this deck. And we don't have a consistent enough way to discard. Otherwise, this would be great card draw. But as the deck is right now, it is not great card draw. I guess it doesn't matter if I rest here or rest later. Oh, well, it did matter, because now I can heal the full for my max HP. Should I, though? It's going to make the Lizard Tail less effective. Losing 9 max health. 61 isn't a lot to beat the heart with. But it's more than we have now, right? So I guess I do this. And I have to remember to recall. So hopefully I do that. Okay. Not great that he's doing the big hit. Get a free corpse explosion though. That's something. And we full block. That's something else. And now look at all our energy. Yeah, this is why we want more card draw. Because I can't even use this. And I probably won't be able to anytime soon. If I had known I was going to get Ice Cream, I absolutely would have taken the Ring of the Serpent over the Cursed Key. But there's no way to know these things. And that doesn't even full block. Okay, Piercing Wail again. Outmaneuver is even more redundant than it was before. Honestly, maybe remove that card at this point. Just play these for fun. Okay. How many sources of poison do I have? I think I actually want this poison stab. It's kind of crazy. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4 technically, but not a very big one. Which is why we keep drawing the catalysts when there's no poison on anything. So I'm going to take this poison stab. And I'm going to recall so we can go to Act 4. And hopefully Awaken 1 isn't too horrible. I am going to play the after images though. So he's going to get stronger, but we need to block. And I guess I just Dark Shackles this turn. And I guess I just save the energy. Play these. Another bad turn when we didn't draw any damage. At least we get backflip here. I guess see what Bouncing Flask hits. We need these cultists gone sooner rather than later. I really wish it didn't split evenly between them, but what are you going to do? And I do need to play well-laid plans. I absolutely have to. So he's going to get a little stronger. Hopefully we can offset it though. I think what I don't do is play Noxious Fumes yet. Or Caltrops for that matter. Thankfully I can kill one of them at least. And I guess we'll just hold these and take a bunch of damage. Don't even really need to hold them. Okay. Piercing Wail it is. This is not a very good deck, if we're being honest here. No reason not to outmaneuver. I actually need to play that for the block, which is a sad state of affairs. And I'm not going to waste this catalyst on the cultist. I'm just going to take more damage. This might be our lizard tail this fight. But if it is, at least we get to clear the ascension. And Venom would be great, but I think I need this Sucker Punch to stay alive. So we'll do that instead. And now I can Catalyst and kill the cultist, which I have to do, unfortunately. And I'm not going to play the other well-laid plans. I'm going to hold on to it. And hopefully play it after phase 1. God, this is so bad. I think I die right here, right? 36? Yeah, I'm not blocking 36. Not even if I play more cards. So, kiss the lizard tail goodbye. I'll just be happy if I clear this act, honestly. Beating the heart at this point seems like feels like a pipe dream. And I need to hold this defend, honestly. Over blocking 3, it's going to block more for me on a different turn. I need like 3, 4 more backflips in this deck. It's honestly what it needs. Guess we play Shivs. Play Outmaneuver for posterity. And I think I hold Defend Piercing Wail here. Because he hasn't done a multi-attack in a second. And yeah, there it is. Okay. Well, at least I get to play everything here. Thanks to Blur. Yeah, and when you have 18 energy left after your turn, that's a sign that your deck is not that good. Give me... I think I just need the defense here. We'll get back to those powers at some point. Someday. Maybe. Yeah, 36 again. So that means I do need to play that. Hold the Fumes. And need to get bailed out by backflip here. Which I didn't quite do. Guess discard that and hold these. We're going to be able to play these powers soon. It's going to make our deck a lot better when we do. Can I kill him though? Yes, I can. Thank God. Now play these, hold these. Okay. We're alive. We can play all our cards. Over blocking for next turn a tiny little bit. All out of Piercing Wails though. Blade Dance is like our best block card now. Yeah, taking a lot. 9 health. It's a nice amount to have. I need to remove this Outmaneuver. That's a card that I remove at the shop for sure. Definitely bouncing Flask Corpse Explosion. I guess the nice thing is I can play all the cards every turn if I want to. But don't even really want to. Hold these. Oh no, not Voids. What will I do for energy? Alright, well, we cleared Ascension 11 at least. So that's something to be proud of. This really rough deck and really rough draw order. Seemingly the entire run. We lost our Lizard Tail. Act 4 is going to be very difficult. I do need to rest, which I'm going to do. And, well, there's my backflip I was asking for. 1 anyway. Give me that. More important than Twisted Funnel, probably. And yeah, I'm gonna remove that Outmaneuver. So give me backflip. Oh, wait. Give me acrobatics. Yes. That is exactly what I needed. I wish there was another one underneath it. These aren't the greatest potions. Liquid Bronze is okay, but we already have Caltrops, so probably doesn't matter. Yeah. Remove the Outmaneuver, because that is just getting in our way. Horribly. And yeah. Let's see what happens. No potions to speak of, really. After image for sure. Backflip. Okay, that's good. So now what I think I do... Poison Stab, Piercing Wail, and Corpse Explosion. Takes a little damage. Maybe I wait on the Corpse Explosion. Let's actually backflip here. Because that's going to full block, yeah. The only problem is I don't have my Retain. So I might regret not playing this yet. But the deck's not that big. Hopefully we can get it back around to it before anything horrible happens. And we do have Piercing Wail helping out like a bro. See what's in Discovery. Crippling Cloud is nice. That's helping out too. And we do get Bouncing Flask. Or, Well-Laid Plans, rather. And I'm actually not going to play this Swift Strike because I might need it to turn around next turn. So I'm going to hold on to that. Because we get the big attack from the shield this turn. Yeah. This is a really bad turn too. But I can Well-Laid Plans. Let's see. Let's Piercing Wail. See what that does for us. Then Dark Shackles over here. Blur almost full blocks. It does with the Caltrops. And again, I'm going to hold this Swift Strike to turn around because it does 0 damage for us right now. Okay. We get the Fumes. That's good. Let's see. I guess play the defense to block. Catalyst over here. And then Swift Strike here to turn back around. Hold these. Hopefully we can do this without taking damage. We just need to see Corpse Explosion, which we don't seem to be seeing. Although I can kill him now with Catalyst, so that's fine. So let's do that. And then get the poison going over here as well. Oops, and I didn't actually mean to play that defend, but hopefully we don't get punished for it. Hold these. Okay, this is good. We can play all our cards. Bouncing Flask for sure. Backflip. Deflect. Swift Strike. Poison Stab. Corpse Explosion. Blur. Survivor. And defend because we're retaining our block. Alright, that went surprisingly decently for a Shield and Spear fight. Not bad at all. And we get Bottle Lightning. Okay. Bottle the Bouncing Flask to get poison started. Yeah, that's awesome. That's really big. And well, give me the Prepared. That's going to cycle our deck faster, which is what we want. Okay. I think I'm going to take 1 damage here to just play the After Image first. Because I want to play After Image, Noxious Fumes, and Bouncing Flask. And I would have to play a Defend first to not take any damage from Beat of Death. But I don't care. 1 damage is not the end of the world. And we get our poison started. And it's going up instead of down. And I'm not going to prepare it here. Because if I draw Well-Laid Plans, I'm going to be sad. So, not a bad first turn. We have hope. We have hope and a prayer. We have a very small prayer with this draw, though. Let's see. Nice thing about Discovery is it's 2 card plays for us. And the Quick Slash I actually need to draw with, which is funny. Not usually a thing you're worried about. But we stay alive. That's the most important thing. Once we get our other Catalyst, our damage is set. And we got Dark Shackles this turn. So we stay alive. That's amazing. So, Caltrops, Dark Shackles, Poison Stab, Well-Laid Plans. We have a chance. Might not be a huge chance. With this, I mean, Philosopher's Stone on the Heart is so hard to deal with. We do get Catalyst before the artifact goes down. So that's good. And I can hold all 4 of these. So that's good. So let's do that. We have a Piercing Wail in hand. Hopefully it's a multi-hit, which it isn't. Just sad. But what I can do is I can play a Piercing Wail, and then we can neutralize to lower the damage there. And then I play both these defends, full block, and we're automatically safe next turn thanks to Piercing Whale, which doesn't even matter because the poison kills. I cannot believe we eked this run out. I'm going to play Slimed Swift Strike because it's fun. And let him die. That was one of the most struggle runs I've had in a long time. But I'm really happy that we pulled that out against all odds. Yeah, and we cleared Ascension 11. We beat the hard on Ascension 11, which isn't easy to do. See what our score is. It's probably not very high. We didn't fight many elites. Took a lot of damage. Yeah, very low score for Ascension 11. But we won, and that's all that matters. So with that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.